Hey guys, it's Skulk3 and welcome to part 13 of Let's Play Majora's Mask. Now I said in the last part that we were going to take on Woodfall Temple in this video, and we will, but before we do that, there's one thing that I feel I should show off now before I forget to do so. I believe it's in this patch of grass here. Yes, do you see these butterflies? Well, I hope you saw them. There's butterflies around there, and if you run near them, then you'll fall into a hole containing one pea hat. Don't tell me you don't know about the pea hat, just remember that the root area is soft. Yeah, this guy, it's kind of enormous, which is kind of weird considering how pea hats appear in, like, Wind Waker, for example, where they're absolutely tiny. Now this guy, you just keep hitting the root as Tattle told us to, and hope that the blades don't eat off your face, as they quite often might if you're not careful. Well, I think just about everyone who plays Majora's Mask recommends you take out the pea hat during the daytime, because at night time he will have babies. Well, that implies that maybe it'll be a she then. But yeah, there will be smaller pea hats, which will be equally annoying. Maybe not equally, but they'll make the fight even tougher. So if you like a challenge, go at night time. But if you just want to get a piece of heart, then I recommend going in the daytime. So that's fun. And now let's head over to Woodfall Temple. I will, I'll see you there, I think, actually, because I'm going to do a few more things first, including getting some rupees and putting them in the bank, just because that'll get me some progress towards the next piece of heart. So I will see you at Woodfall Temple. Be right back. Hey guys, it's Skulk3 and welcome to part 30. Wait, I already said this, didn't I? Whoops. It's because I've recorded that bit in a separate video and everything. Hang on. There we go. So yes, now we're going to take on the Woodfall Temple. I'm going to do the temples in just one video each, so one long video, because that seems to make sense, really. Originally I wasn't going to, because I thought that would make the project relatively short, but, we're already on part 13. We've only just started the third temple? No, we've only just started the first temple, and there's so much side stuff to do in this game, that, I just thought, oh, whatever. Because I've already got enough parts for, like, just about almost 3 weeks of uploads if I don't upload on the weekends, which I probably won't since, I don't do that now. I might as well stick to that sort of routine. Anyway, I say I don't do that now, but of course, when I say now, for you guys watching, it's later. This is messing with my head slightly, even though it's a very simple concept. So yes, this is Woodfall Temple. Let's head into it, and I can explain some of the basic things that happen in temples generally. So this is Woodfall Temple. As you can see there, there is a little pink stray fairy. Now we can't get it without the mask, but if we do put on the mask, then the fairy will be attracted, and we can collect it. You found a stray fairy. This is your first one. So you get a little counter saying how many stray fairies you found, and you can see that the Great Fairy's hair is still waving around and is sparkling. That means that there is still a stray fairy in here somewhere. I believe that the stray fairy is to be found, spoiler alert, in that chest over there. So we'll head over there next. But yes, this is Woodfall Temple. So basic mechanics of a temple. You go through all the stuff. About halfway through, you fight a mini-boss, and you get an item from it. That item will help you unlock new pathways in the temple, which will eventually get you to probably another mini-boss fight to get the boss key. Boss key will let you get into the room, the dungeon boss in it, oddly enough. And yeah, so once you've got that key, then you can fight the main enemy of the dungeon, and stuff happens after that. Once you've defeated it, you get a heart container. And yeah, but we'll, of course, see all of that in action over the next, well, however long it takes me to do this. I shouldn't imagine it'll take me immensely long. I've done this dungeon lots of times. So yeah, as you can see, the Grey Fairy's hair is now limp and is no longer shining. If we go into this door... Ugh, that stench! This place stinks just like that poison swamp. It does indeed. But if you step in here, you can see it's alive again. Does it point towards... No, it doesn't. I was just wondering if it points towards where the stray fairy is, but seeing as I don't know where the stray fairy is in here, I can't say for certain. If I don't know off by heart the locations of all the stray fairies. I think I know a fair number of them, but not... Oh, well, there's that one. Are there any more in this room? Yes, there are. Hang on, can we go in this door yet? No, it's locked. That's another thing that you come across in dungeons all the time, is locked doors. So, yeah, bear that in mind. There's another Deku Baba. I think that's what they're called. Pretty sure. And yeah, so we want to become a Deku Scrub. Head not necessarily down here, I don't think, although there might be a stray... Yeah, there we go. Thought there was a stray fairy in one of those. Head over this way, break open that pot. And I'm just going to see if there are any more in this room. Yes, there are. Lots of stray fairies in this room. I'm pretty certain any others are going to be up on the higher level. Up there somewhere. So that's fun. We'll be coming back to that later. For now, however, we have just another room, essentially. Head to this thing in the middle. Now, those weird plants around the outside, they look weird to me. I think they must have updated the graphics or something, like a little bit, for the Wii version thing. Because what I remember, because they look really red and black, don't they? Whereas I remember them being pink, which is really kind of throwing me off slightly. Not intensely much, but you know. So let's head over this way. I don't think this is a necessary thing. I actually think we might need to be a Deku Scrub. Let's see. Yes, we do. Because here we have some of those things we saw in the forest. They are snappers. They are kind of weird little guys. What you have to do, you have to wait for one of them to start spinning around, get it over a flower, then you can jump up from underneath and kill it. And so that's all well and fun and good. And there's a fella, excuse me, guy. Ow. Please excuse me. Now, head over here, please, my friend, and I will kill you as well as your little buddy over there. You're having a nice little party in here until I turned up, weren't you? Ah, well, it's not a party until a crazy man starts murdering all of the guests. At least I've never been to one where that happens. Then again, I have always been the murderer, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm really not sure what I'm on about right now. I'm slightly tired, but you know, tiredness is as what? I don't know. So I like it that when you get big chests with Deku Link, and then he falls inside it, and that animation looked absolutely terrible. I don't think it's normally that bad. I think it's just some graphical glitch caused by the porting this from the Nintendo 64 to the Wii. You can see, yeah, there are stray fairies in here. I think they're up on the higher level, but just in case. Nope, that didn't do anything. Hang on, let's see if I can see any of them anywhere. Not that I can see. Oh, I think I remember where it is. I don't think we can get it yet, but I'm gonna try. Is it up here somewhere? I know that somewhere there's a wasp hive. Oh, there it is. It's over there. I don't think you can get it. No, I don't think we can get it here. I think we need the item of this dungeon before we can knock out that nest. If we don't need the item, then, you know, I'm wrong, but it doesn't really matter, because, you know, as long as I get it in the end, then that's the important bit. The stray fairies are by no means necessary items to get. They are just an extra collectible. You can jump on these flowers safely as Deku Link, but I believe if you try it as a human, then they will eat you. Which is not fun, especially since Link will then have to swim through the poisonous water, which hurts him as he does so. Now in here we have a sort of tiny block puzzle. One of the stray fairies I remember the locations of. There is one underneath this bridge here. There's also one inside that... Hang on, I'll see if I can see the stray fairy from here. Not quite, but if we go over here we should be able to. Nope. It's hiding behind the pillar still. But just take my word for it, there's a stray fairy under there. And we'll get it later. I believe there's also one inside this Skulltula, or Skulltula. I don't know, I always say Skulltula, but whatever. Skulltula makes more sense, because, you know, then it's kind of like Tarantula, but I just say Skulltula. So yeah, there's a stray fairy, and what we have here is a lie. No. Actually, I don't think we need this one. Oh, hang on. You can see that rainbow bubble thing there. That's where the stray fairy is. I'm sorry, just making certain that I'm recording my voice. Because if I wasn't, then, well, that wouldn't be a big problem, I suppose. I'd just do post-commentary, but, you know, it's always more convenient just to have the commentary and the video done at the same time. So, okay, yeah, we do need that. We do need the light. From over there, oh, hang on a sec. Is there a light up there? No, I think it's... Okay, I'm just going to take my own word for it and say that we need the light from over there. So that's one of the uses of Deku Sticks, is you can light... You can, basically, when you're standing near a lit torch, you can use the Deku Stick, run near it, and it'll catch on fire. Now, also we have in this area are moths, which are attracted to the fire. I believe that if they catch up to you, they start hurting you, which is not really what you want to do, typically, I'd say. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. And why I'm wondering what exactly we're meant to do here. Well, that didn't help at all. Oh, hang on. Give me a second. Yeah, because that path is too long to use the Deku Sticks on. I believe. Yeah, there we go. So if we hop along here, Cassidy, and push this block over there, then that should all be well and good, and we should have a fast enough path to get to the light. So that's nice. I think this is a necessary section. If it isn't, then I'm going to be slightly annoyed, but not excessively so. There we go. Let's run as fast as we can. We can catch him, despite the fact that he might be the gingerbread man. So, yeah, now we've done that. We've got the torch lit. And that opens up this door, which I believe is also unnecessary, but it's probably quite helpful, really. In here we have dragonflies. Excellent. Give me a sec to put on my Deku mask so I can kill you guys again. I think I could probably, if I was careful enough, kill them as a human as well, with a well-timed jump attack. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, that's why you don't want to let them hit you, because they're painful. They're really ugly, though. I'll say that much. Excuse me, fella, but... Ah, I thought I had him there. Can I get him? Nope. The problem with the bubbles is that they're really quite slow. They're fairly powerful, but they're also slow. Okay, fine. Get over here, you. There we go. So yeah, they're powerful enough to kill them, but you know, they're also not very practical when the enemy is moving, which they will typically do. I mean, it's perfectly good against like mad scrubs or whatever because they just sit in the same place. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch this animation here because okay, the frame rate is really bad with it, but yeah. No, I get the feeling that may have actually always been how the animation went, and Link just sort of skipped an animation between facing downwards and holding the item up, but whatever. Let's do the time warp for the first time, actually. I have never done it beforehand. I've heard the song many times, but I have never actually done said time warp. Mainly because I'm not interested in doing so, you know, there's a fairly good reason for it. The moths are still trying to kill my face. I believe if you have a torch which looks like this, why is it that the thing keeps interpreting C up as C down? That's like the one direction you wouldn't imagine it could possibly mistake it for. Just gonna test. See, Link shows off a lot more with his jumps in this game. He does flips, which, you know, I think is kind of cool. Okay, fine. Don't give me a stray fairy then. See if I care. I can't remember what are in those nests, but it's certainly not a stray fairy because I'm pretty sure. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, this is bad. Where's the land? I don't know if we can get up there. Oh, this is brilliant, isn't it, guys? Come on, go, Link, go, 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 go. Yeah, it's not fun falling in the poison water, as you can plainly see. However, we do solve the issue of the water soon enough. I can't remember if there's a way to kill those moths. I really hope so, because that was very annoying. Yeah, I'm really not saying anything here just because I'm going back to the same area. No, I don't think you can kill them. So, whoops. Oh, that was close. Stay away from me, moths. Stay away. Oh, god damn it! I did not think that through too well. So yeah, if you use your sword while you're holding a Deku Stick, then Link will put it away. However, that does leave this torch free, I suppose, from moths, though I expect they're going to chase me now, because apparently, yep, even though they had a light source over there, of course they need to chase the one that's moving. So yeah, there we go. There's a... Go away from me, you smellies. So yeah, one thing I should mention about the Deku Babas is that if they're crouched over and you kill them, then you'll get a Deku Nut. If they're standing up tall, then if you kill them, you'll get a Deku Stick. Be careful, I sense a lot of evil here. Dun dun dun. Oh, there's nothing evil. What on earth are these? These are bows, I believe they're called, possibly, yeah, black bows. Just calm down and attack it. Look, there are just a lot of them, that's all. Yeah, they're not really too bad at all. It's just they appear in great numbers. There were actually some of these in the very first room of the temple. I just didn't show them off because that involves falling down. There's another one. They're kind of adorable, these guys, even if they are pure evil. I think there's a limited number of them in this room. I think you have to kill them all. Could be mistaken, though. And they could be limitless, possibly. Hang on, I'll just go back here and see if any appeared. Doesn't look like it. So I think there's a finite number. They're just hard to see. Or I may have killed them all already. Anyways. Oh. Hang on. Still. There we go. Excuse me, fellas. But would you mind going away? Yeah, the more I think about it, the less confident I am that there is a finite number. Oi, Link, aim the right way, please. Oh no, there is a finite number because you get a chest for killing all of them, so that's pretty cool. I did not do that very well now, did I? But whatever. I'm not doing too well at this temple so far, but that's not a big problem, essentially. I think this is a stray fairy. Yes! And stray fairies are good because they heal you 3 hearts. Yeah. Oh, no, I think it might be 2. I think I had 2 3/4 before. It may have been 1 3/4. I can't remember anymore. But in any case, it was less than 3. Where... Oh, boy. I know this is a dark room, but it's especially hard to see what's going on with this screen. There we go. So, yeah, now that we've done that, we unlock this door. We can put out that torch, thank you very much, or that Deku Stick. And move onwards into this room. Oh, I remember this one. I seem to remember this giving me an unnecessary amount of trouble in the past. Probably caused by that dragonfly, or possibly the other one. But yes, down on the floor over there are holes which will send you into the room below this, so you'll have to climb your way back up here. And it can be very annoying. Excuse me, fella. Would you mind coming over here a sec? I want to stab you to death. Not necessarily stab you, I mean more like jump up. Jump up you to death. It sounds a bit weird, it sounds like I'm jumping up his corpse or his body. But it's actually just the motion of jumping upwards which would cause the death. I don't know what I'm on about. Please stop trying to think I make any sense anymore. Yeah, they really are creepy. But, you know, I suppose that's their job. They are enemies, you wouldn't want to kill them if they were adorable, like the black bows. So sorry. Actually, I'm not that sorry. They're also kind of annoying. Run away, run away, run away! Ah! Okay, we've made it. Okay, hang on, I'm just going to quickly go back up and make sure I didn't miss any stray fairies in that room. Because if I did, I'm going to be very annoyed. I don't think there are any in there, but best to make certain before I go, oh god, I can't find any more, I can't find the last stray fairy, and it turns out it was in this room all along. Yeah, no stray fairies in there. So that's nice and convenient. However, in here, there certainly are stray fairies. Because this is a room we were in earlier. I believe this is where oh, this is the big room with the thing in the middle. This switch, you can only activate it when you're a human, because Deku Link is far too light. It causes these ladders to magically appear, which gives us an incredible shortcut in this temple, because, as I was in the middle of saying, look, from here we have a better view of that shrine below. Yeah, this is where that big shrine was in the middle, that, there's like the entrance to the temple. So yeah, we have a pretty immense shortcut right here. Let's head through this door, and it doesn't actually take us anywhere useful, I don't think. I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to see if I can get that wasp nest down with my bubbles. I'll try 3 bubbles, but no more. Come on! Yeah, I didn't think so. So that's all fine and dandy. There's no shortcut in this room, but that's fine, because we can just go into the next room over. and we'll have a shortcut, so if we fall down, it's not a big deal. Here's some hearts, which indicates that in here we have a mini-boss fight. We do indeed. These are... or this is a Dino-Foss, I think, or something along those lines. Yeah, it's a pretty creepy guy, and he breathes fire. Dino-False. Oh, that's close. So, yeah. It's not too bad, I don't think. Ow. He says, being attacked by a pretty obvious attack, really. Yeah. He's not a big deal to kill. I killed him with one normal slash, one jump slash, and one spin attack. And here, my friends and gentlemen, because, you know, I don't have any friends which are gentlemen, no. Here, my friends, we have the item for this dungeon, which is going to be so useful, and also, in equal measure, so annoying. Because it unlocks so many mini-games that are frustrating. We got the hero's bow. And also we got arrows. Because, you know, that's what you do with a bow. So, yes, you start off with 30 arrows. You can get that upgraded by playing various mini-games, which, of course, I'm going to have to do. And they're not exactly the easiest mini-games in the world. I expect if the Ganon159 is watching these, he will be very, very happy. Because he wanted me to do this just regardless. Because Tenjamoot, back when he was still doing LPs... and when he still had Majora's Mask on, the LP that is, not the actual mask, he got very, 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 very frustrated with one of the mini games, and I think Ganon wanted me to suffer the same fate. So I might do that, or I might have it simpler. So with these arrows, we can basically have the same thing as Deku Link's bubbles, only much better range, I think, and a lot faster. So now we also have a shortcut up here in this room, because that Deku Flower will keep going up and down and up and down. However, before we do stuff in there, we are going to fire an arrow through this torch here to hit that brazier over there. I think that's what you call it, brazier. I don't know. I get the feeling that it might also be bra. We need to hit it right though, which we somehow can't do. What's wrong with you, Link? I don't quite get why it's not working. Well, you know, if you Z targeted, it might help, Joe. Well, no, it's technically L target. But anyway, once you hit that shrine, then the poison water is gone. So now, as normal Link, we can cross this water with impunity, which is pretty nice. And so, yes, that's pretty dandy. Over here, we have another stray fairy, which we shall grab now. Yoink! Oh, what on earth are you? Ah, you are a thing. Which we have to use this to activate. It's probably going to be quite difficult. Let's see if we can do this. Ah, not even vaguely close, I don't think. Well, probably relatively close. Yeah, this isn't a very easy thing to do. It requires good timing and good aim. There we go. Second time, not too bad. And with that, we open that door. How the heck do we get over there? Is that actually jumpable? It doesn't look like it. No! Well, certainly not from there, at least. But yeah, it doesn't even matter if we fall down because A, we've got the shortcut on the other side of the room to get us back up there nice and quickly. And also, I was hoping to go in this room soon anyway, so we can get out of the stray fairy. Oh, there's still one in here. I'm guessing that's what happens when you hit that switch. I'm imagining that will cause the treasure chest which is left in that room to appear, and that treasure chest will contain the stray fairy. In the meantime, swim under here, dive to the bubble, and you get yourself the other stray fairy of this room. I don't think there are any more... Oh, there are. I guess maybe there are some in those nests then. There's one nest. Let's see what happens if we knock that down. Wasp, of course, brilliant. Yeah, that's what these nests were. Or, I think wasps have nests, don't they? Bees are the ones which have hives. The illness. No, not the illness even. But hives is an illness. It's a bit of a shame, really. So, yeah, now there are no more stray fairies in this room, I believe. There we go. So, yeah, there's one more left in... I believe there's one more left in this room. How many do we have now? Yeah, I took the most indirect route to get there. We have 5 left. And I'm pretty sure the last room has, like, 2 of them. Possibly even 3. So there's one more in this room. And then that leaves 2, which are relatively unknown. But we still have a few rooms to search in this dungeon, so it's not a big deal. Whoop! Ah, no, that didn't work at all. Also, because there's no more poison water, these things have ironically died, because, you know, they survived in poison, but they can't survive in normal water. But, you know, that's evil plants for you. So, with that in mind, I'm going to just say absolutely nothing of any real importance or value, as I typically do. Seriously, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get over there at all. That's why I'm wondering. Is there a Deku flower in here? Ah, there is, of course. Excellent. Good thing I thought of that as a possibility. Just a shame I didn't notice it earlier. But whatever. We can do this. Let's fly over to the place. Don't fly through the torch, I think. I don't imagine it would actually set you on fire, but, you know, we're going to go for a bit of extra realism in our imagination. And yes, there is a chest over there, and if memory does serve, which I'm pretty sure it does, then we have just got... we've just got the final stray fairy for this room. I'm getting vague memories that there is a stray fairy in there, so that's a good sign, essentially. It's kind of hard to make commentary when you're going through rooms you've already been through, because you can't say anything like, oh, and in this room we have this and this and this, because, you know, everyone already knows that this room has this and this and this. Whoop, that was careful. That was careful. What? That was close. We've got to be careful. My brain does not function well at low temperatures. It's not particularly low temperature, though. Shh! They didn't have to know that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just being weird again. Ooh, made it. That was close. I don't know if the slash attack actually helped, but it made for some cool noises and a bit of a weird glitch. So, you know, it was worth it. It's always worth making random glitches occur. So yeah, I'm somewhat losing confidence because I can't entirely remember where all the rest of the stray fairies are. I know that there's quite a few in the last room, and we can always just come back into the temple and laboriously search through every room. Now here we have an enemy which turns up, I believe, twice in this game. It is a gecko. Is it a stupid one? And it's pretty angry. It's pretty weak too. It really shouldn't be making a fool of you. Yeah, idiot. So yeah, we should be able to take him down nice and easy. What are you doing, fella? Oh dear. Oh. That's not too much of a problem either. A bit bigger than the other ones, but same principle applies, really. Shield ourselves. Sorry, yeah. Now, some people, there's like sort of a bit of discrepancy on what exactly they, what are they called again? Spinners. Very original name as well. These spinners are called, or what noise they make. I always thought they said something which sounded like can crab. But, yeah. Can crab! Something along those lines, but I don't know why exactly I thought that. Maybe I'm just an idiot. It's not so easy to hear with this big one, because he's a lot deeper, but with the other ones. Kaboom! Each time you take him down, you get arrows as well, so that you can use them to kill this guy. Why did I put the arrows over the Deku mask, exactly, and not the Great Fairy's mask, which isn't very useful in this room? Whatever. I keep saying whatever in this part, I should probably stop it. But, in any case... There we go, that was a fast one. No, we terrified the enormous spinner. So, there we go, and now we have defeated the gecko. Once you defeat him, then he turns into an adorable little frog. Much like the one we saw at the laundry pond, and also like one that is in the southern swamp, but I didn't really show it off, though you may have seen it when we took the boat tour. In any case, heading into this room, we have this rather fancy blue and yellow chest. I wonder what could be inside. Well, I know what could be inside, because it's pretty easy to tell when you've played this game before. It is the boss key. Now you can enter the chamber where the boss lurks. We can indeed. Well, once we solve the puzzle of the room as well, but you know. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of where the other stray fairies are. Let's see. I don't think we've missed any in other rooms, though. I mean, obviously, I think as I've said, we can just explore the dungeon again until we find the remaining 4, but... No, I'm pretty sure that they're, like, all just in the final room. Because there are a lot of them in there. From memory, I know that there are at least 3. Which then also makes it annoying, because then if I'm right, and that there are only 3 in there, then that means there's only 1 to find in every single room in the dungeon. Well, there's 1 to find, and it could be in any single one of the rooms in the dungeon, is what I meant by that. Not there's 1 in every single room, because that would be a few more than 4. So, yeah. Let's... hang on, is there any other rooms I haven't explored yet, besides the boss room? Nope, doesn't look like it, and there are no more chests around, which don't... So yeah, if there are any remaining chests, then it would indicate that there would be a stray fairy in that room. There are skulltulas or skulltulas up there, but they're very easy to neutralize with arrows, assuming you can aim properly. Aiming is a little bit difficult in these old Zelda games, but yeah, it's not too big a problem overall. He says being completely unable to hit this thing. There we go. There isn't one up there. There is a stray fairy there. Give me a sec. I knew there was one in a bubble in the fire. I think there are some to the sides as well. Hiya, fella. So there's 12. There's 13. There's still more in the room somewhere, so that's pretty cool. There's another one over there, so if the hair stops shimmering at this point, then we'll be able to tell that there's another one somewhere else in the dungeon. Only time will tell. Here, fairy. And hooray! They are all in here, so we just need to find one more in this point. In this point? What? At this point. So that's absolutely fine, because we can do that. Oh, actually, I think it's... Nope, it's not where I think it is. Oh, well, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. It's only in this room, and this is a fairly small room, so, you know, we'll get there soon enough. We can do this, man. I believe in us. Yeah, but in the meantime, we have a room to explore. So what do we need to do in here again? We need to turn off those fires for one thing, because they will kill Deku Link instantaneously. Yeah, Deku Scrubs can't deal with fire too well. Link can deal with them better. He will just be very, very badly hurt. However, he won't instantaneously die. Is it instantaneously really necessary, or can you just say instantly? I don't know! I'm not a master of the English language, oddly enough. Nope, nothing in... Hang on. I don't think this is anything, I just wanted to test. Yeah, no. I thought for a second that wall looked a bit bombable, but I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why I thought that. Now that we're standing on here, we can get a good view of the entire room, and hopefully with the last stray fairy. I think that's where one of them was. Seriously, where is it? On the roof? No, I can't remember. Anyway, what we want to do, there's a crystal over there, which I think was over there at least. Maybe we can't get it from here. Diving again. Oof. Yeah, so let's... Sorry, I'm being kind of not saying anything because I'm kind of focused on trying to find that stray fairy. Oh, I can see it. So we've found them all now. Turns out I went the entirely wrong way. There we go. Nice shot. Can it get to me? Yes, it can. And here we go. Final stray fairy of the first dungeon. You found all the stray fairies. Quick, take them to their fellow fairies of the same color. It must have said same color, surely. Wow, we've gone through most of the first day in this dungeon, and whew, over half an hour of dungeon time. However, you know, that's probably about... that's fairly quick for a dungeon, really, I'd say. Well, maybe not quick, probably about right. So, you know, now we just have to fight the boss as well. But that shouldn't be too big a problem, I would say, because we can get restocked on Magic Potion and arrows before the fight, and I think possibly even during. So, you know, it's not a big problem. Sorry, my nose is beginning to run slightly, I'm not sure why. Yeah, there we go. We can unequip the Great Fairy's Mask now completely, because we're never going to need it again, ever! No, we are ever going to need it again. But not in this dungeon. So... I'm pretty sure that's timed, though, is the thing. Oopsie daisy. I mean, it may not be, but... in any case, let's try and... I can hear fire again. I'm not sure if that's just a torch or if it's the things being relit. No, it's just a torch. That's fine then. I'm good with it just being a torch. Yeah, I can't say anything. So I'll just leave you guys in peace and quiet for a little bit as I solve this room. Yeah, that makes things a little bit simpler, you know. Hitting it from a close sort of place. Whatever. Slowly try and descend into here. There we go. And now we should hopefully be able to make it nice and safely over to this pedestal here. And thereby make it to the end. Hooray! Man, I'm kind of an idiot at times. A lot of the times, really. Let's just kill you so that you don't pose any form of risk. That guy should probably be fine. There's rupees on those pedestals, which are definitely not worth it, because that means we have to do the entire room again, just about. So yeah, let's just fly over here. Ah! Okay, but we made it for money, and more money. So that's kind of annoying. I'd rather have had arrows, thank you very much, because we only have 5 left. But whatever, whatever floats your boat. Let's see what's around here. We've got bomb flowers. Link is teleported back to the middle of the room. And here we have our first boss of the game. Pretty creepy guy. So yes, we have Masked Jungle Warrior Adolwa. So yes, there is Adolwa. How you doing, fella? Yeah, I didn't think that would do anything. I can't entirely remember the strategy for fighting this guy. Oh well, that's going to be fun to work out. Whoop. I think when he attacks, that's your opportunity to hit him with an arrow. Oh, maybe when he's doing that. Or it's also your opportunity to just hit him in general. Where are you, fella? Hang on. Okay, he's going to do a slash attack there. Can't hit him like that. Damn, why can't I remember this guy? Okay. Please die, fella. Okay, arrows only stun him. You have to hit him with your sword to do any damage. It's kind of annoying. Link doesn't actually seem to fire his arrow when I want him to. Oh, okay, maybe it does do a bit of damage, because he's now going into his second phase, where he will make things fall from the ceiling. The weird little insect things, I don't think they're a big problem, really. Mild annoyance, because they go down really quickly. However, if you're dealing with them, then Dolwa can sneak up on you, and if you deal with Dolwa, then they can sneak up on you. So that's neither way is fun. But whatever. Oh, he's cheering for himself here. That's fun. He sends moths to kill you there. So when he's going, Adolwa, Adolwa, then he will try and kill you with moths. Which I believe you can kill with bombs. But I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to try and kill Adolwa here. Most of the time there I wasn't even trying to do spin attacks, I just was. Where'd he go? Oh, there you go. When you're doing the spin attack there, I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. But we've killed him now! He's not a necessarily particularly bad boss to fight or anything. It's just kind of annoying. I'm not sure of the strategy there, just try whenever you really can when he looks like he's a bit distracted by dancing around or sort of that. Go for his legs, essentially. You can probably do it a lot faster if you do more jumping attacks and spin attacks and whatever, but, you know, randomly flailing around works as well. So yes, and here we can collect his face. You've seized Adolwa's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Adolwa. So that's just dandy. So he's gonna fly off into the distance and turn into a lovely bit of light. And then we're in this rather trippy area. Ooh. The animation seems really weird. Everything's all fuzzy. Ooh. That's intentional fuzziness, though. Don't worry. It's not just the screen being weird. It is just a bit of a weird sort of scene, really. So yes. So I'm just looking at the preview window. It almost looked kind of like a bit out of Twilight Princess with that. So it's kind of. What's that? What's what? Oh, I think I see what you mean. Possibly. No, I don't. Oh, now I do. Now I see what you mean. Oh, hello, giant thing. Those are some big legs you got there, buddy. Singing. Okay. Wait, listen. It seems to be saying something. It seems to be saying random noises. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there. Get your instrument. Okay, jeez. Could this be the song? Yes, that could indeed be the song. We are learning yet another song within the. So that's in 2 parts. We've learned three songs. Ugh, 3 songs, I think. You don't actually need to play the song in rhythm when you're learning it. I just like to. I think I probably played it a bit slower than you meant to, but whatever. I keep saying whatever. Stop saying it, Joe. So yeah, this is a rather unusual scene. We'll get a scene similar to this at the end of each temple. So that's a bit crazy, really. Excuse me. So yes, now that we have finished Woodfall Temple, I am going to be ending this part here, and in the next part. Well, I'm not going to be ending it right here necessarily. We're going to be ending it at the end of this little sequence, but in the next part we'll do stuff that you can do just after the temple, really, including returning the stray fairies and something else. Make some very weird noises. Oh, us. That's what it's saying. Call us? How? The oath to order? And who's us? I only saw one guy there. Suspicious. So yes, now that we have finished that, we have purged the temple of the evil spirit Adolwa, the water now is clear again throughout the rest of the southern swamp. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. We also get access to this big stone slope, and it opens a new room in the temple which we hadn't seen before. But what's inside, I wonder? I just don't know! The 4 people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before, or what? Now, just keep up that pace and save the other 3. Hey! Stop going back and forth already. All that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? Okay. Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked. So now our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. We didn't actually see the princess anywhere, though. What was that noise? Oh. There's something behind us, then. We'll investigate what this is in the next part, guys. I will see you then. Goodbye.